What is the most you or someone else has ever spent on a date, like with you? Like either you've spent the most or someone else has spent on a date with you.
I don't know. I don't know if this counts as a date, but I've gone on trips with like boyfriends at the time.
Definitely counts.
I broke my bank for a girl over the summer.
Oh yeah, you tell us about that.
Hold on. Caitlin has to
Caitlin
say a
has
number.
answered the question.
You have to answer the
Caitlin.
question.
Tried to
I
deflect.
have spent upwards of...
Thank you for calling the Heartbreak Hotel. How may I assist you today?
Hi, I think I'm ready to check in.
Perfect. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Heartbreak Hotel. I'm Caitlin Aaron O'Neill, and I have Dylan Hughes with me today.
Hello.
He's a professional. So excited to have you. Thank you for coming. He's a professional fly fisher.
Yes, from Wisconsin. And I post exclusively on YouTube and Playboy, my fly fishing content. So make sure to check it out.
Tell us about fly fishing.
Yeah, so when I was 5 years old, I found a fish and I bought it from Petco. And I got a rod from my house and I went in the little aquarium, the little like vase for the fish. We had a vase, like a flower vase for the fish.
Is this a real story?
I mean, yeah.
Really?
I mean, you didn't do that as a kid?
What? Put them in vases?
Put them in vases? Like a flower vase.
Yeah.
And then I caught it.
Oh,
like a
I got
goldfish.
it. Yeah. And you just do that for YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all my content, repetitive. But no, hey guys, my name is Dylan. I run a company called Reach, which is a national influencer organization across 100 universities. And we've grown it out to a 50-person marketing agency, talent agency, ventures division, and film and TV studio. So while I'd like to say I could do fly fishing, I've never fly fished in my life, but that'd be sick.
Welcome to the podcast, Dylan.
Thank you.
Dylan was like one of the first people I met in LA. So
Really?
This is really exciting for me. Yeah.
I just met you like 3 months ago.
3 months ago, but I only moved here recently.
Okay.
And then also everyone I met I was like having a going out era when I first moved here. So then I kind of started staying in and working more. And you were one of the first people that I met where I was like, oh, I can actually hang out with people during the daytime, you know?
I don't go out in the daytime. I work.
Exactly. But like, we can motivate each other and do work stuff
It's
together.
a very busy time.
He's here. I begged him to come on my podcast.
I was like, yeah, let me do some brand deals first.
You do a lot of podcasts, but today I'm going to be asking you about your relationships.
I'm excited. Yeah,
You
she
have
was
so
taking a
many
look
good
at my
stories.
podcast right before this and my other podcast I was in. And she was like, all of his interviews are the same questions nonstop. I'm like, yeah, imagine how I feel because I do it every single week.
I know the answers to all of them now, but I'm so excited to ask you about these because you have the best stories. You
Let's
always
do
have.
it.
First, we're going to play a game.
Okay.
Have you seen the trend where it's like she's a 10, but?
I have.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a couple of those.
Okay.
She's a 10, but she's taller than you.
Say like a 7.
You're not into that?
Not really. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of the girls I've dated have been like 5'5" to 5'8". I'm like
How tall are
5'10".
you? Oh, you're 5'10". Oh, perfect.
On my ID, I'm 5'11".
Beautiful. Did you ask them to do that?
Huh?
Did you ask them to do that?
You can pick your height on your
Really?
ID. Yeah, I just redid my ID in California. You need to get a real ID, whatever
will be
that
doing
means.
that. Oh, yeah,
and
I
I
need
picked
to
my
do that.
height
Yeah.
and my weight
Oh, I will be doing that.
and your eye
Incredible.
color. You could fake it.
Did you change it?
My eye color is brown. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to say.
You
It's
could
like
do
gray.
contacts.
Huh?
You can do contacts. Okay, she's a 10, but she won't post you on social media.
Oh, I think that's like a 10. I don't like being
You're
posted on
into
social
that?
media. Yeah, I mean, I've dated like 4 people,
Mm-hmm.
like fully.
Yeah.
And a few of them have been influencers. And I was like, I'd rather keep my relationship private. Not like in a bad way.
Yeah.
But like, I just feel like I don't want to be in the content.
Yeah.
I
So
dated
you've
this-
never been
I
posted?
dated this one girl who made couple content during COVID with her ex, her boyfriend at the time. I just think that's kind of weird.
So you didn't do the couple videos with her?
She asked me to. I declined.
You never did one?
No, I didn't.
But you do your own content.
I do my own content.
So you
but I
don't
don't make
feature girls in
TikToks.
your
No, I don't make TikToks.
What do you do?
I do Snapchat.
Just Snapchat?
Only Snapchat. And LinkedIn.
How many
That's
stories
the
are you
business.
posting again? Yeah,
I post
you're big
like
on
30
LinkedIn.
days.
This man knows everything
I
about
post
LinkedIn.
30 times every day on Snapchat and get like 20 million views.
That's crazy.
And it's just like about my life. So I'll post like 5 a.m., a dump of the previous day, and that's my content.
Okay. But you don't feature women on there?
Not ones I'm dating.
Damn. That's crazy. I feel like I'd need to be posted. I feel like that's a red flag because why are you not posting me?
I mean, I'll tell people. I think everyone knows who I like / am dating at the time.
That's factual. Yeah.
Like, it's not that hard
Yeah.
for people to find out. Like, I'm a very open book.
Yeah.
And I'll post and I'll tell people that I'm dating someone.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to post them actively for the purpose of like content.
Yeah. Okay. That checks out.
Clout chasers.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you about that though. we're getting there. She's a 10, but she tells. No. I'm ready for this. She's a 10, but she tells her friends that they're not allowed to talk to you at events.
Oh.
Wonka premiere.
Oh, you're giving me a little hook right there. No, I think it's sweet. I think that's like a 10.
Right. For what reason?
Well, okay, so the story that Caitlin's trying to talk about.
You don't even have to tell this. You tell this right.
I'll tell the story.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went to this Wonka premiere with this girl I liked at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And her roommate was also going to the premiere because I invited the roommate because I was like, oh, let's invite her friends as well. I'm trying to be nice and try to be cordial.
That's
And I
so
was like,
sweet.
thank you.
Yeah.
Her roommate and I had a little handshake deal that she needed to make sure that the girl was available every single premiere that I was going to invite her to. And I was like, I'll give you a movie premiere invite for doing a little hookup. So basically,
That's kind of romantic.
it was
Did she
sweet.
ever find out about it?
I didn't ask.
Oh, I see. All right.
Probably though. Everyone probably told her.
Mhm.
But I found out after the premiere from her roommate's best friend, and she was like, by the way, this girl said that we weren't allowed to talk to you because she just wanted alone time with you. And I was like, that's sweet. I'm trying to get to know this person.
Yeah.
I thought it was weird that her roommate wasn't talking to us because she came like an hour after us.
Yeah.
And she like said hi to us once and then went straight to her seat. I'm like, you didn't want to like hang out with us. You didn't want to play word hunt. Like we're hanging out here. But I thought it was sweet. I got more time to hang out with the girl, get to know her. And that's important.
Yeah. That's sweet. That's such a cute story.
That's a little story. Wonka premiere.
Like
I met Timothée Chalamet.
What was he like?
He was nice. He was very sweet.
He seems sweet. He seems so funny and intelligent.
He seems very quirky.
Yeah.
So I met him. We ran in circles around Rhett and Link. I don't know if you know them. They're like Good Mythical Morning.
Wait, I used to watch that every day in middle school.
So we ran around them 10 times because we wanted to
you
talk
and
to them.
Timothy Chalamet?
No, me and the girl who I
Okay,
brought
that
at
makes
the
more
after
sense.
party.
Yeah.
No, me and Timothée Chalamet wanted to meet Good Mythical Morning. Just ran around them.
Checks out, yeah.
No, the girl and I ran around Red and Link because we wanted to meet them.
Yeah.
I knew them.
Yeah.
But she was like, oh, that's Good Mythical Morning. I'm like, yeah, let's go say hi to them.
Yeah.
We ran around them because we were both very scared to go up to them.
Why?
They seem very intimidating in person.
Yeah, they do.
Like the first time I met them, the blonde guy, Rhett, I think it's Rhett.
I think so.
He sat down and I was charging my phone, and this was at VidCon in the like creator backstage. I was charging my phone and he sat down right next to my phone and he looked really intimidating. I'm like, maybe my phone is getting stolen right now. So I like grabbed the phone and the charger. I'm like, and I ran away.
You didn't know who he was?
I knew who he was. I was scared.
but
I was like, I mean, just because I know who he is doesn't mean he's not going to take my phone.
He might steal your phone.
But yeah, we ran around him at the Wonka premiere, and then I chatted with them the day after. And I was like, because I was on the phone with them, I had a meeting scheduled the day after. And I was like, hey, by the way, we were kind of intimidated to say hi.
Oh.
They're like, well, anytime you want to go to our headquarters, you're more than welcome to stop by.
So they were nice?
They're very, very sweet.
Aw.
Very sweat people.
Have you ever had a bad experience with an influencer?
With a celebrity.
Oh, what did he do?
When I was 13. Too.
Wait, you had a bad
My
experience
mom
when
got
you
in
were
a fight
13?
with
Your mom is iconic.
but yeah, when he was like, when I was 13,
Yeah.
I was backstage at this concert covering content.
Yeah.
And I asked him for an autograph,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, sorry, I'm not allowed to, and walked away.
You were 13.
And I was like, I'm 13 years old. I'm just trying to like meet my idol.
That's so sad.
And yeah, he denied me. So I have a
Never-
grudge on him ever
yeah.
since.
Understandable.
And then got in an argument with my mom backstage
What?
at a concert for reasons unexplainable. But my mom went to go to his dressing room to go to the bathroom.
Mhm.
And as he was finishing his performance, my mom was coming out of his dressing room
Oh,
and they got in an argument.
yeah. Were you with her?
No, I was I was there, but I was
Yeah.
like a little bit far away.
Okay. So it's
So
not
I
like
didn't.
they got into a fight in front
And
of
then afterwards, we apologized to him.
you. Okay.
I hung out with him after.
Was
Nice
he cool?
guy. Nice guy.
Nice guy in the end.
Yeah, he's
Buddies
sweet.
now.
He's sweet.
Yeah.
He makes good content. His music is
He
decent.
does.
too.
He makes great TikToks.
He makes amazing TikToks.
He said that he like made TikTok what it is today.
Really.
He did say that.
I think he went through like a phase, right, where his music wasn't doing well.
Yeah.
And I think like TikTok blew him back up.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
And now he's like
Yeah.
at 40 million, 50 million followers.
Yeah.
It's wild.
He kills it. So so it's just celebrities. Like you've never had a bad experience
With
an
influencers, who do I know?
Because I kind of feel the same way. I feel like everyone who's an influencer and like nice online has been so nice to me in person.
If we're talking about like using people, like I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of influencers use each other.
Yeah.
Is that my phone?
I don't know.
It might have been my ESPN.
What notifications? Why?
That's my ESPN sound.
Why do you have that on? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was me for a second.
I feel like
I know,
it probably is me.
automatically.
I'm like, yeah, football game.
Do you watch football?
I watched it yesterday.
Who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
Well,
There's
technically
one right
none
answer.
of them, but like for your sake, I'm rooting for the Eagles.
Yes, he is. Go Birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I used to
So
be a
where are you rooting
Seahawks
for?
fan. Back in the day, like Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch days,
Yeah.
Richard Sherman.
You're not from Washington?
I'm not.
Are you?
I'm from the Bay.
Yeah. That's what I
49ers,
thought.
technically. I mean, we could say 49ers.
Okay. Who
Brock
were you rooting
Purdy.
for? Which one did you watch yesterday? Like, who were you rooting
I watched
for?
both.
It was good. You saw the flying?
Uh-huh.
You saw the flying?
The flying.
The man, like, jumped over a
I
whole...
did not see that.
We were,
During
like...
the Eagles game?
During the Eagles game, you missed that?
A man jumped over?
No, it
Did he
was like...
streak
No,
the
when we
field?
were, like, right next to the goal... What's it even called? The goal line?
Goalpost?
Like,
What?
the line. The touchdown line?
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry. Cut that. We were like 1 yard away from
Okay.
the end zone.
Who's we?
The
You're not on the
Eagles.
team.
The Eagles.
Okay.
Wait.
So when
yeah,
your
I mean,
favorite
I am
team.
on the team. Yeah, no, it's a week. Yeah.
Hey, I was there for that.
Fun fact, I was there. Anyway, we were 1 yard away, and before the play started,
Okay.
this one guy jumped over two lines. He jumped over.
Did he tackle somebody?
Well,
Did
it
he,
was
like-
before the thing started, so he just went flying to try to stop the guy with the ball.
Was he trying to sack the QB? It's kind of
He
smart.
was just trying to jump over.
Imagine
he
if like
jumped
imagine
over
if the
both lines.
fans could like until the like security chased them,
Yeah.
like we're part of the game. Like
Well,
you
it
could
wasn't
jump
a
over
fan,
and you
it
could
was
like
one of
tackle the
football
QB.
players. But that would be crazy.
Like that's like
People
the
would be getting
Savannah
hurt.
Bananas all over again.
Eagles would win every single game. Everyone. It was a good one. Anyway,
Whoever has the strongest fan base at that point.
Eagles. Anyway, do you want to take shots?
Let's take shots.
Let's take some shots. This segment's called Let's Take Shots and Ask Each Other Questions.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And half of these, we have ginger shots.
Okay.
And in the other half, we have Cascanes tequila shots, which is my favorite kind of tequila.
Sick. I feel like I'm gonna like the tequila shots a little more because I've never had a ginger shot.
Yeah, I'm really excited for you to try a ginger shot. I like ginger shots and tequila shots.
So do I just chug first
So-
and then you ask me a question?
Oh,
What is-
yeah.
I'm
So
asking the
sorry.
question.
You're asking me a
Oh,
question.
let me
Okay.
I
Introduce that
have the
better.
questions and the
We're
power.
Sorry, I'm
Leave
sure
off.
the audience has probably seen this segment, but I have not seen this
I'm
segment,
sorry,
guys.
let me read. I could have done a better introduction. Okay, we'll take it from
This is for the sake of Dylan.
yeah, for
introduction.
Dylan's sake. Let's add on to that intro. After we take the shot, Mitchell, say hi, Mitchell.
Hello, Mitchell.
Mitchell's our producer. We love Mitchell. Mitchell was actually on the podcast a couple episodes back. If you want to watch that with his fiance Taylor, who I'm a big fan of. Very funny,
Swift?
amazing, lovely woman, Taylor Swift. Indeed, he is engaged to Taylor Swift. He's going to be asking us questions this episode after we take a shot. Can't wait.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm pick a random shot.
Pick a random shot
and then chug.
Good luck. Yeah.
Definitely have it all
Are you
tequila.
looking for tequila or ginger?
Tequila sounds better than ginger shots. Yeah.
Okay. Do you look in there? You can't sniff
Cheater.
it.
It smells the same. Ginger and tequila smell the same.
Facts. I feel like that's ginger.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you okay?
that's spicy.
Yeah, it's not
Very
great.
spicy.
It's not great. It's not great.
I said tequila is gonna be so much better than ginger.
You're right.
Okay, question number 1
Mhm.
for Dylan. Have you ever ghosted anyone?
Oh, all the time.
These poor women. Why?
I have this one restaurant,
Mhm.
and so I have this like I don't know what it's called. Like not stigma, but like superstition.
Yeah.
I have a superstition about restaurants and
Okay.
where I take people to restaurants. If I take people to El Pastillo, I feel like I usually ghost them afterwards.
For what reason?
I don't know. It just happens multiple times. If I
Do
take
you
them,
not like these women, or like you
I
end up
love El
taking-
Pastillo.
Right. So do you take them there and they don't like appreciate it
Justin
enough?
Bieber pasta. Let me tell you about the
it's
Justin
that
Bieber
place?
pasta.
Is that the place like
That is
on Rodeo?
amazing. Yes.
Okay.
It's on
sick.
Beverly Hills.
Oh, sick. Okay.
So if I take someone there, I usually ghost them. If
do they do something wrong, or do you just not?
No, I just don't. I
You
just
don't
don't
feel it?
message them afterwards. I don't respond.
Watch out, women.
But if
He
I take
takes
them
you
to
there.
Craig's,
Yeah.
usually I get ghosted
I love
afterwards.
Craig's. Oh, that's crazy.
That's one of my favorite restaurants.
Okay. Yeah, that's a great one.
And I've never taken anyone to my favorite restaurant,
Yeah.
which is Crossroads.
Why haven't you taken anyone?
Time hasn't come to take someone yet.
Like, it has to be someone special.
Yeah, it definitely has to.
If you like don't like a woman, do you take her to?
Well, if I don't
Craig's?
like someone,
Yeah.
I'm not going to take them anywhere.
But if you're like, like I don't know if this is working out, like, do you pick a restaurant based on that?
Probably El Pastillo.
I see. All right. So you can ghost them.
Yeah, have to.
Okay. Good. Why not just, you know what? I'm so sorry, women.
Well, I mean, hey, if you want to do like a last hurrah,
Mhm.
you can get some good pasta as a
That's
last
good.
hurrah.
You don't tell them on the date, like, this isn't working out. It's not people you're seeing, is it? Just like little dates.
It's like a second, third date.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes first. I've
Yeah.
done some first dates at El Pastillo.
I feel like it's
not like deliberate.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
like-
it's okay to ghost people after a couple
I'm not like
dates.
trying to be like mean and be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm specifically taking you to El Pastillo
Yeah.
because I want to ghost you.
Yeah.
But like,
I feel like after like 2 or 3 dates, it's not even ghosting. Like, I would rather someone just not respond to me than tell me after 2 dates, be like, oh, like, I don't want to see you anymore. I feel
also
like
I
that
have a
would be
bad
worse.
tendency. I either will text people within 5 minutes, or I'm gonna take 6 months to text people.
That's true. That's
Like
that's actually really accurate.
most people tell me they'll be like, "How do you text within like 3 seconds?"
Yeah.
Like I'm very
do.
fast at texting.
It just depends how you're feeling. Sometimes I send my little word hunts and I get it back immediately, and sometimes it takes days. Dylan's really
Yeah.
good at word hunt. You eat.
Did I tell? Wait, how did I get started in Word Hunt? Oh, I dated this girl, and she like taught me what Word Hunt was. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this is a sick game."
Yeah.
So like I started playing, and I was like, "Oh, this is super easy."
Yeah.
And then like I got hooked, and that was like sophomore year of college.
Yeah.
And I'm at like 5,000 wins on Word Hunt now.
Let's keep in mind he has a photographic memory.
Well, they don't know that.
Well, I'm letting them know. Right. So it's really hard to beat him, but I have done it 4 times.
4. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good amount.
Yeah, it is.
Did you cheat? Did you use one of those?
I've
like,
actually
Word
never
Hunt
cheated.
little solvers.
One time, Sydney did offer to help me cheat, and she was like, I'll sit next to you and find these. But every single one that she suggested wasn't a word. And I just did worse.
There's
did my
those
best.
like Word Hunt solvers online.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated?
I tested. I wanted to test if I
Yeah.
was faster using that,
Yeah.
or I was faster doing it myself.
Mhm.
And the problem with using those is you have to type in the words or the letters beforehand. So
Oh,
it
I
takes
see.
20 seconds just to do that.
Oh.
And if you mess up, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you miss one letter, like you can't go delete it.
That's so crazy. Do you know?
Huh?
Do you know?
No.
Oh.
Who's
No. He's like a promoter.
Does he play
Los
Word Hunt as
Angeles.
well?
Well, I sent him a word hunt, and he got the highest score I've ever seen in my life.
Which one? What number?
It was like in the 20,000s.
Oh, I've gone 30.
I'm sure you have, but like you don't have to do that with me.
I've gone 28,000 on you.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But he just like off the bat, like he got words that were like 8 letters long in there.
Really?
Yeah, like he knew everything. And he wins. He only does like 6 words, but they're all so long that.
Well, then
his
he
score is
used
so
that
high.
solver.
Because
It gives some.
Is that what he's been doing to me?
Basically, what happens on that solver is you type in the letters, right? And then it'll spit out and it'll show you the like most letters downwards, all of them. So if he's only doing 6 letters, I mean, you can come up with 3-letter words very quickly.
That's what I
Then
do.
he's probably like taking 30 seconds just to type in the letters, and then he's probably finding the top 6, and he's probably like going through it and doing it himself. Sorry to break it to you.
You're dead to me.
But yeah, if you're only doing 6,
That's so
it's kind of
crazy.
questionable. Either you don't know how to play and you should be getting 6 4-letter words, or
Well,
you're
he's really
cheating.
good. Like they're all really long words.
So then
He
he's
kills it.
probably finessing the game.
You know what? I'm gonna do that next time we play. He won't play with me anymore. He got bored.
You got bored
That's
by
the
him from
last time we
cheating.
spoke. I guess so. Damn, you're probably right about that.
Yeah,
I don't want to do this.
quite unfortunate. Ginger shot.
Tequila. I'm not gonna. I have a feeling this is tequila.
No cheating.
I'm ready.
Gotta do it.
Mm.
It's tequila. Looks like tequila.
That was tequila.
Delicious. Chaser.
Tequila's so good.
Isn't that soda good? Isn't that
Yeah.
good? Yeah.
In
Okay.
fact, let me have more.
You know what's crazy? Before you dive into your question, my apartment in college, I lived at the same apartment for 3 years.
Yes.
Randomly, one night,
Was it a good apartment?
huh?
Was it a good apartment? Like, why did you say?
I mean, the whole USC area is very sketchy. So good apartments
The
are
little
very
courtyard is
figurative.
beautiful.
There's a lot
right?
of stabbings around USC. Like people,
I didn't know that.
yeah, like one of the apartments right next to me, someone like the security guard got shot during like winter break. I was like, what?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Someone got stabbed at the like Walgreens.
Yeah.
It's not a good place. But somehow, randomly, a whole box of squirt appeared on my front door randomly. And I just like gave it to my friend across the street. But I was like, why did it show up?
Sick. That's amazing. I feel like that's a great deal
free
for
squirt.
you.
I've never tried
Yeah.
it though.
It's pretty
is
good.
Do you want to try it?
It's pretty good.
If I need a chaser, I will.
Okay.
But I don't need one.
Let
right
me
now.
know.
Okay, Caitlin.
Okay. Good.
What is the most you or someone else has ever spent on a date, like with you? Like either you've spent the most or someone else has spent on a date with you.
I don't know. I don't know if this counts as a date, but I've gone on trips with
Ooh.
like boyfriends at the time
Definitely counts.
that I've fully paid for.
You paid for the trip?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would you do that?
Because I was making more money.
It's kind of weird that the guy didn't pay for it.
You know what? It is weird. Thank you, Dylan. If you're watching this, you know
I
who
broke
you
my
are.
bank for a girl over the summer.
Oh yeah, you tell us about that.
Hold on. Caitlin has to
Caitlin
say a
has to answer
number.
the question.
Actually,
You have to
Really?
answer the
Caitlin.
question.
Tried to
I
deflect.
have spent upwards of $10,000 on men in the past. Period.
Okay.
Fun.
Never again.
All right.
Fun.
I feel like you've spent more than that.
I spent $50K.
50?
Yeah. on
Wait,
one
I
girl.
didn't even know it was that much.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Coachella? Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
Ferris is a fan.
You got to tell the story.
You went to Lolla?
Of Lollapalooza.
You been?
Yeah.
So basically, well, let's give some context and rewind because there's
Yeah.
a lot of background behind this. My friend, she's
Yeah.
one of my influencer friends.
She's so sweet. I did
so
actually meet
sweet.
her. Yeah.
Really? When did you meet her?
I think she's friends with.
She is.
Yeah, that's how
We
I
all
met
went to
her.
Lollapalooza together.
Oh,
Emma
no
came
way.
to Lolla
I
with
didn't
us.
realize that. I went to horror nights with them.
Oh,
randomly.
oh yeah, I saw
And
it.
So
Photos.
sweet. Yeah.
And was there too. Did you meet?
I did meet. He was funny.
Love.
Yeah.
He's
I
a
haven't seen him
hilarious
since.
guy.
That's so funny. Yeah.
So basically, my friend texted me when I was on a USC Reach retreat for USC chapter. And I was like, oh, come. I forgot where we were. We were in the middle of nowhere, like 2 hours away. And I was like, oh, you should come. Oh, were we in like Malibu? No, we were farther than that. But I told her that she should come to our little retreat that we're having. It was very fun. It was middle of nowhere. I left at midnight because I got really bored and there
Wait,
was a lot
little
of spiders.
retreat where?
Middle of nowhere in California. Yeah,
Okay.
like 2 hours away.
Lollapalooza is in Chicago.
No, but there's
no?
background. There's a background.
I'm
This
getting
is the
background. I'm so
context.
sorry. You
So,
continue.
we were on this retreat
Mhm.
and I was like, you should come. And it was 2 hours away. And she was like, oh, this sounds really fun, blah, blah. But like, I'm a little far away right now, but we should definitely do an influencer retreat. I was like, 100%, like down, let's do it.
Mhm.
So we came up with this idea. I think it was in May. We wanted to do a Malibu creator retreat,
Sick.
which was amazing in theory.
Yeah.
And we were ready to execute it, but there was like 3 weeks beforehand, and we were like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna get it done in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Blah blah, and get enough money to get it done.
Yeah.
So instead, we were like, well, let's push it to August, because all of us were traveling, all of that fun stuff. And I was like, I think this one girl who I like wants to go to Lollapalooza, so why don't we just go to Chicago and do that instead? And she was like, oh, that's so fun. Let's get some influencer friends. Let's bring people to Lollapalooza and we'll make it fun. And I was like, we can get
So
artist
you
passes.
planned this whole influencer retreat around something that the girl you liked wanted to do.
Yes.
Okay. Noted. Continue.
Yes, 100%. So
Come get your husband, girl.
Huh?
I said, come get your husband, girl. Continue.
She's in Australia right now.
She'll be back.
In like 3 months.
Okay.
4 months.
3 months from now. You know what to do, queen.
But you're gonna like subtly tag her in the
Oh yeah, I can
the
shadow
clip.
tag her. Cut that, but I will.
but,
I will be doing that.
Basically, we planned this retreat, got canceled. We were like, let's do Lollapalooza. And we were figuring out the expenses. And my team, Julia, who works for me, she was like, it's probably only going to be $20,000. I'm like, amazing. $20,000 is great.
Yeah.
Like, let's do $20,000. We're going to get a brand, which we got this company called Daisy. It's a platform that allows creators to make money by not posting, by liking, commenting, and sharing a story.
Oh.
So it's like a glorified engagement group chat that you make money on. So we got them to put in $30,000 to take care of everything.
Okay.
And
That doesn't even seem like that much for how many
it's
people
not.
were going. Yeah.
But then
Oh. No.
we under budgeted,
Right.
and we realized it was $80,000
$80,000 total for the whole trip.
for the whole trip.
Were you-
Not the hotel. The Airbnb alone
Yeah.
was $25,000.
How many people went?
10.
Oh, I saw content from this. I
Yeah.
saw that. Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
So
Okay,
we did
that's
that.
awesome. So you did your job.
And but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Daisy wasn't going to put in more money,
Yeah.
and they were trying to cancel it 5 times. And I was like, we already canceled this Malibu trip. We can't
Yeah.
cancel this one because it's our reputation that's on
Yeah.
the line. Like, if I cancel this, people are going to be pissed off at me.
Yeah.
Because I've been hyping it up. I've been telling people we have contracts with these
Yeah.
creators. I just can't cancel it.
Yeah.
And like, for me, I'm not going to ruin my reputation because we are canceling an event. Like, that's the worst thing I want to do is
Mm-hmm.
ruin my reputation because we can't do this event. So I was like, I'm just going to pay for it with my own pocket money. Granted, my company does very well. Reach does very well as a company,
Yeah. They killed it.
but I was not going to put in Reach money for this. So
I
I
see.
spent my entire savings account,
Oh no.
my $50,000 that I had in my savings
Yeah.
on the trip to make sure it was fine. And then I got in trouble for bringing this girl and her friend.
I'm sorry.
because-
You paid for the trip and you got in trouble for inviting someone that you
Because
wanted
it
to
was
invite?
someone I liked and not an influencer.
Who
And I was
got you in
like,
trouble?
huh?
Who got you in trouble? But why?
Yeah,
Does she have any right? She just got mad at you.
well, we had like a criteria. I was like,
Yeah.
we need to make sure we have 80 million
Oh, I see.
followers amongst everyone going there.
Yeah.
And that was a made up criteria that I
Yeah.
made up because I was the one putting on the event. I was
Yeah.
trying to make sure it was, high status.
Yeah.
And she was getting mad because she was like, well, we have this one girl who has 2,000 followers who's going, is not increasing our follower count. And then she told the CEO of Daisy that, And I was like, you don't need to tell the CEO of Daisy. I'm the co-founder of
Oh,
the company.
she actually got you in trouble.
She actually got me in trouble.
I
like
thought she was just mad at
legitimately.
you. Wait.
No, so I actually got in trouble. And the CEO of Daisy called me and he was like, why are you lying to me about the people you're bringing? I'm not lying. Like, first and foremost, the girl who we're bringing, who has 2,000 followers, lives in Indianapolis, which we had 100 PR boxes getting shipped somewhere. I can't store in California because how is it going to get to our Airbnb? We had to drive it down. So it's like we are saving money by spending one ticket for an artist pass and a room to stay in. We're probably saving $5,000.
Yeah.
For 100 boxes, it took the girl's entire garage.
Yeah.
Her mom's great. Her mom let us use the garage.
Oh, yeah.
But
We'll talk about it.
$50,000 is how much we spent on that one trip alone.
Damn.
I did get in trouble. And I think hates me still to this day.
Which is so confusing because
And like I apologize that I used her name, but it was also a cool event with me. Like I'm also an influencer.
Yeah.
I have followers.
Facts. At Road and Flash.
6 million followers on socials. No content on TikTok. I removed it all.
Damn.
But
wait, I want to see it. Okay,
it was all Musical.ly's back in the day. Me and Lil Huddy doing lip syncs.
I did hear that. Yeah, because you managed him.
Yeah, I managed him when I was 16 and we did live streaming.
You grew him to like millions.
200K to 5 million a year and a half.
200K, yeah. I saw that on a podcast as well.
It was on a podcast. It's all the same questions.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure she still hates me for it. And like, I do apologize for like using her name.
Yeah.
But like, one, it was a collaborative event.
Also, if you're spending $50,000 of your own money,
here's what's wild, I am so appreciative of.
Yeah.
I love Simone. She canceled her trip to Ireland. She was getting a paid brand deal for $50,000 to go to Ireland, and she canceled that because that was the same week as Lollapalooza.
Aww.
Which was very sweet.
Yeah, she is a sweet girl.
Sweetest person.
Confusing situation, but sweet.
But
girl.
Yeah, she is still mad at me about the situation because I used her name and I claimed that one of the girls was a hairstylist for.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she got mad.
She does work. Does she work at she works at a med spa.
No.
Oh, she does content for a med spa.
Oh, the other.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about her best friend.
Yeah. Who? Oh, you were saying her best friend was a hairstylist?
Was a hairstylist, is what I claimed.
Okay.
But we actually just needed more employees to work.
Yeah.
You can't even imagine day one when we were setting up, it took us 10 hours just to set up the Airbnb and put all the decorations there. And then we hosted a brunch every single morning, which is crazy.
Yeah,
and
that is insane. Yeah.
Every single girl who was on our trip threw up at some point. Like nobody had a great day. So I think we were understaffed.
Yeah.
That being said,
I mean, sounds like a great trip.
Oh, it was amazing. I loved Lollapalooza. We were front row for Tate McRae.
Sick. Okay. Yeah, you had a great time.
We met Chapel Roan.
I'm gonna see her soon. I'm
really
so excited.
She's sweet.
You're going to the Grammys.
You're going to the Grammys?
I'm going. Are you?
No, I have PTSD.
What? Why? What
I had tickets last year.
Yeah.
And I was going to take that same girl,
who
I was going to bring, or I brought to Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
But we stopped talking like 3 days beforehand. And then I was like, okay, well, I don't want to go this alone.
Yeah.
But I had 2 tickets.
Yeah.
So I just didn't go to the Grammys.
Aww.
Yeah. So now I have PTSD and I don't want to go to the Grammys.
That's
ever.
your husband, Queen. What are you doing? That's so
Australia. I
crazy.
was going to Melbourne, Australia.
Next content trip?
Well, influencer. Well, you're the one who pays for
influencer
people
trip?
to go on trips.
Yeah.
You're the one who pays for guys to go.
Known to do that.
We can go to Australia at some point.
Let's go.
I've never been.
I've never been.
I have a lot
either,
of friends from Australia. Do you know?
I know of. Yeah.
Okay. She's from Australia.
Yeah, I think.
It's so funny. I was friends with her when I was like 14 years old. And now she just doesn't recognize me. Because I got out of the influencer space. So I was an influencer when I was 14, like 17 years old.
Yeah.
Got burnt out. Stopped doing social media for 2 years.
Yeah.
Then got back into it, doing social media and then running Reach. And I came 360'd and I was like, people like randomly found out that I was the same kid who they knew when they were 14.
Were you doing live streams from 14 to 17? Or
Yes,
did you
every single day.
Every single day for 5 hours for 3 years.
Mm-hmm. I learned
crazy.
French through live streams. A fan taught me French for an hour.
Speak some French.
Je m'appelle Dylan.
That's
Is
good.
that good?
That was good.
People are probably going to say it sucks, but
No, that was good. Comment ça
do, you,
va?
do you speak French?
Un petit peu, mais pas beaucoup.
What the fuck does that mean?
Okay. A little bit. Speak a little bit.
Oh, wait, I'm just supposed to take a shot
Yeah,
now?
it's your turn to take a
It's
shot.
my turn to take a shot.
Choose wisely.
You're looking for tequila?
Well,
That's for you.
I don't want ginger.
I do want the ginger. So
Is there a limit on how many ginger shots you can take
This is definitely
in a
ginger
day?
shot. This is definitely a
Good
ginger
question. Because I've taken a lot.
shot. This looks like a ginger shot.
I don't know. Taste a little bit of it.
Oh, back-to-back ginger shots would be rough.
I feel like that felt like tequila to me. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There you
Okay.
go.
Chilling.
All right.
No chaser? Do you want a chaser?
No.
He's a beast.
Oh, you know what's wild? 8 a.m. We had G5 Moonball charity event for my fraternity and sorority. They gave me like a fourth of a champagne bottle and they were like, finish this. And I was like, guys, I woke up 30 minutes ago.
You wake up at 7:30 to get handed a champagne bottle at 8 in the morning.
And I finished it. But
Frat boys.
we had another, sorry.
Sorry.
I know you're
Okay.
about to ask a question.
Oh, yeah.
We had another charity event, which was wild. This is how I dated a girl for like 5 months.
Mhm.
But we had a charity event. It was for Tride Out, and it was a dodgeball event. And we had some Tride Outs over at our house like a few hours before to pregame with us.
Yeah.
And one of our pledges was like, oh, there's only one pretty girl here. And he tried talking to her. And I pushed him inside and I was like, no, you can't talk to her.
Yeah.
And I talked to her there. And we dated like a week later for like 5 months.
Oh, you met her that day.
Yeah. No, I met her like 3 weeks before.
Okay.
But I dated her not as a bet. Not as a bet at all. Because I thought she was very sweet when I met her.
Did you take her as a bet?
No, but I did make money. There's a lot of bets that circulated in the house on it.
What kind of bets?
Monetary bets. Cash. Okay, what's the question?
Entrepreneur
Throw it
from
at
day
me.
No,
one.
this is actually perfect. This is a perfect segue because speaking of frats and sororities, the question we have for you is how many students have you hazed? And do you think it had a lifelong impact on their mental health?
It builds character. I think it turns boys into men. So here's the thing. Loose lips sink ships. So I can't say how many people I hazed.
Okay.
We did have what's called a pledge master, which really focused on the education of the Greek system. So we really educated about the Greek alphabet and what it meant to be a brother and building character. So it was very much focused on education. I'd say USC isn't like the South. The South, you hear about all those pledging stories, like the elephant walks, etc.
Sticks of butter.
USC isn't like that in any capacity. So you're not going to see the elephant walks in the world. But we are focused on how can these boys who want to be these disciplined men,
Right.
how can they learn about what character, principle, and values really mean?
That was very
That's a good
professional
answer.
That was a really professional answer.
That was a pretty PR answer. I'll give it
was
to
a
you.
PR.
And
Pretty
what we,
PR
what we
answer.
told them
yeah.
was that if you fuck one person over, you fuck everyone over. So everyone was for themselves, but they also had to help their entire pledge class as a team.
Okay. And did it work?
I mean, we had some good pledges.
You had some good pledges.
We did.
Were you educated?
Was I a P&M? No. Because I started off as a social bid. So the social bid was mainly for like athletes or
Okay.
like celebrities.
Yeah.
So it started off as a social bid, so I didn't go through a pledging process. And then this
You
other
didn't go through a
fraternity.
you didn't go through any
No.
pledging? Okay.
No. So, I mean, I could tell you a little bit of the Greek alphabet. Alpha, beta, delta, gamma, epsilon, etc. I can't recite the creed of the fraternity. I can
And
teach you the
all pledges
handshake.
Can do that.
That I can teach you.
Can I learn the handshake?
You can learn a handshake.
What's the
on
handshake?
that.
What was
Yeah.
the sticks of butter thing you said earlier?
Oh yeah.
What was that?
What was the sticks of better thing?
Let's
go
tell
over it.
me.
Well, I mean, we encouraged the wannabe educated on how to consume a pure stick of butter by itself.
Yeah. Just straight one stick of butter.
So
at
we had a
time.
few stations,
Yes.
right? This was a station day. My station, we taught them on the values of suicides on the basketball court.
Naturally.
And
Good
how-
physical endurance, you know.
good physical
Yeah.
endurance,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
how to
of
make
course.
sure that you can run while you're a little bit intoxicated doing suicide.
Sure.
How intoxicated?
Like those little fifth Tito's,
Yeah.
like that much intoxicated.
Oh, like the whole fifth.
Yeah, like the entire
Intoxicated.
fifth.
Understood.
So you went through 5 different stations. So my station was learning how to run. Another station was learning how to run up and down a stairs
Sure.
with wine. Another station was, can you drink a gallon of milk by itself, or maybe some raw onions, or
Those seem like
stick of butter.
applicable life skills to me.
well, in desperate times, you need to figure out how to make do with your resources and
Yeah.
the ingredients that you have. And you might not have, a full thing in your fridge to make this 5-course steak, but you might just have butter to butter the steak.
Right.
So, if you only have the butter, what are you going to do? You have to consume the butter.
You're going to eat the butter.
Of course. Understand. And if you only have milk, you have to chug that milk in 5 seconds.
Calories are calories.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
100%. You know it. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love the butter story.
Good. That's a good story.
Yeah.
Were there spoons involved in that?
Spoons.
Yeah.
That was a separate story.
That was a separate
That
one.
was a separate one. You're trying to lead me on these stories, but
Alright.
I'll tell you the story.
I do want to hear the story because I did think that was the same story.
That was not the same story,
Okay.
but I will tell you the story. So basically, we told our pledges that they should be encouraged to learn what it's like to be blindfolded.
Actually, yeah.
And,
What if they
and-
get kidnapped?
Huh?
Like, what if they get
yeah,
kidnapped?
what if they get kidnapped?
What
They
are
have
we
to know how
gonna
to
do?
survive, and they
Yeah,
have to know how to
absolutely.
use echolocation
Yes.
to get out of this situation. If they're in the a trunk of a car,
Yeah.
they need to make some signals.
Yeah.
So we encouraged, in order to learn how to do that, we encouraged them to tap a spoon against a wall every single second.
Yeah.
Continue tapping it, do it in a pattern, do it all at the same time. Because if you do it at the same time, that has a louder impact,
see.
right? Every 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, I'd go into the room and I'd say 5 minutes passed. Because they need to learn what happens if someone manipulates them and tells them the wrong time.
Yes.
So
Very
they did that for 2
educational.
hours straight.
Yeah. Oh.
Because endurance builds practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good.
That
Did
was a
they
good
all make
one.
it through? Did anyone walk out of that?
I mean, they can't walk; they're on their knees.
Of course. How did I not know that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yep, they're on their
naturally.
knees.
Okay, that's good. You sound like a really good brother.
Well, I mean, it was all about education.
Yeah,
it
of
was
course,
teaching
yeah.
them
Educating
lessons.
the youth.
I did try to get them once to learn about what it would be to how to be in the wilderness and how to fend and get food yourself with live bugs that were in the forest. But none of them wanted to do that, and I was like, I'm not really going to pressure you to eat raw crickets.
Okay, you are a.
So I was very nice about that.
Yeah,
one.
no, you are a good brother.
Yeah,
That's
nobody did
very
that one.
kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one
I
ended
let
up doing
them
that one.
slide through. I was gonna sign their little paddle for that one, but nobody got my signature. So,
Bringing their paddle.
oh, you don't know what?
What's a frat paddle?
Do you guys know what a frat paddle is? Were you guys in frats? So basically, a tradition in the 1800s of Greek life is that they would have these paddles that they would kind of use as like a little.
Oh, do they actively do that? To this
No,
day?
not anymore. Now it's kind of more of a signatory
I
thing,
see.
like a blessing. It's a tradition that's passed on.
I
So
see.
in most fraternities, they make their pledges get signatures from a majority of the brothers in the house, and the brother has to encourage a task for that pledge to do in order to get that signature.
That sounds so fun. I want to be a frat, bro.
I mean, we can
Sorry,
go pledge
fraternity
you.
brother.
Fraternity brother.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Be specific.
Yes, that sounds
course.
fun. Do you think I can be a social? What's it
Social
called?
bid.
A
You
social
can be a
bid.
social bid.
Do you think, even if
Yeah.
I'm not in
And my
college,
frat
or do
was
I have to
kicked
be
off.
in the college?
My frat was kicked off, so I can't.
Why?
I don't know. I left.
Okay,
before
so it's
that
not your
happened.
fault. You
It
had
wasn't
nothing to do
my
with
fault.
that. All right. Fair enough.
We can make you a little pledge.
I would love to be a social bid,
Oh, a social bid. Yeah, we can make you
but
a
I
social
also
bid.
want
too.
the paddle.
I don't know about that one.
Okay.
You'd be a sweetheart. You know what a sweetheart is?
Is that like a frat mom?
No, it's like a frat girlfriend. I'd
Okay.
say.
I
Not
see.
like one of those weird ones, but like you're in
Do I
charge.
have to
Like
date a frat man?
no.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
you can if you want to.
I don't
but
want to.
You get to like decorate
Okay.
the like themes of the event. You get to
Wait, that's so cute.
yeah.
I would be so good at that.
You're basically the representative.
Wait, I would be so good at that. Frats, if you're interested, hit my DMs.
Oh, frat sweetheart.
My email is in my Instagram bio. Thank you very much. Is it my turn to take a shot?
Yes.
It is.
Oh no.
It is
Okay.
your turn.
Which one? You already did this one, right?
Yes.
You have to pick a random one. You poured them. I should start pouring these.
Well, I poured
Well,
them,
you
but
mix
I
it
can't
up.
keep track of them. Okay.
This is good. Yeah, I like this.
If I did keep track of them, I wouldn't
You're
have
trying
started
to
off with a
finesse.
tequila shot. I'll tell you that
You're
right
trying
now.
to finesse.
There you go.
Although I do love Coscarne's tequila.
All right, it's time for your shot. You have to take a shot.
Your shot.
Thank you. Good. Okay.
That's
No, the
definitely-
sound.
that looked like tequila.
Sounds glorious.
Oh no.
Wait, was that tequila or ginger?
That had to be tequila.
It was tequila.
I feel like I'd need a chaser for the ginger shot, not the tequila
I
shot.
would rather do ginger anytime.
I thought you said
That
you
was so much
love
fun.
tequila.
I love Coscarne's tequila.
Every single month, I do like a panel at different conferences. So I've done VidCon every year since 2017, etc. I do CES. I've done CES, Consumer Electronics Show, for the last 3 years. They always give us water on stage, and it's always labeled. And I'm the only person who removes the label of the water every single time
Why?
because I'm not getting paid.
Oh, because you're not. Okay.
If I don't
I
get paid,
respect
I'm
it.
not,
You're
I'm
getting
not
paid.
promoting them.
I respect it.
Aquafina, if you want to hit me up.
Do you think the event is getting paid?
Huh?
Do you think the event is getting paid? Are you wearing a frat sweatshirt?
I'm wearing a sorority. Pi
Sorority.
Phi Beta Phi.
Oh,
Go Angels.
that's cute. I like that. That's a good
And then the
sweatshirt.
back has.
How did you get that sweatshirt?
I know people.
All right.
I love Pi Phi.
Why?
My favorite people are in Pi Phi.
Mhm.
Yes.
What
I
people
used to
would
like
that be?
try outs. I dated a few tried outs. Then I like, kind of
How did that go? They're boring?
Oh, well, no, the people were decent-ish. I did this one girl. She broke up with me because Jesus.
Oh,
said
we're
so.
getting to that.
We're
Don't you
getting to
worry
that
about
one.
Don't you worry about
it's-
that.
I'm teeing up to the next
That
one.
may or may not be a question on the list.
Oh, lovely. Let's go ask Caitlin's question now.
Okay, Caitlin's question. Here we go. How
Wait.
many
Sorry. I'm sorry. You continue.
how
Sorry,
many
Mitchell.
influencers, dude? How many influencers have you dated?
I have dated no influencers.
Wow.
0?
And I never will. Really? Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I'm just thinking in my head. I think no. I've dated no influencers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
I
there a
don't think
reason?
it'll ever happen for me.
No, you don't like dating in the industry.
I do. I just feel like a lot of people, a lot
You
of
want to be like a
men,
Ryan Reynolds and whatever that other girl's name is.
Blake
Blake
Lively.
Lively.
They're hot right now.
Yeah, I
They're-
heard.
Yeah.
I had the same publicist for 3 months
Yeah.
as the other guy, Justin Baldoni.
yeah.
Is that his name? Justin?
Yeah.
I had the same publicist, the one that did the smear campaign.
Yeah. That was so crazy.
Yeah.
And then so much stuff has come out.
I know, right?
I got a text from you one day saying, should I sue them for $10?
yeah, I was like, should I do them for 10K?
That was
They
funny.
really didn't do any publicity for me.
I remember that moment so vividly. I was like walking on the sidewalk and I saw it because I started laughing so hard.
Yeah, I mean,
Of course.
they still didn't do anything for me. I got
Yeah.
all the articles by myself.
Damn. Yeah. Managers do that sometimes in LA. But back to the point, I've dated no influencers. I don't think I ever will. I
But
don't know.
do
I
you
just don't.
want people that you date to post you, make content about you? I feel like I got asked that question. So
Yeah.
need to ask
Yeah.
that back to you.
I don't think so. Like, I don't care to. I feel like it could be sweet, but at the same, I
Okay.
just want someone who's driven. And like, there are so many driven people out there. Like, there are so many people
Not
in
in
different
LA.
careers. You don't think so?
No,
I feel like all of my friends
I
are
think a lot of LA people are
grinders.
fake.
I agree, but I feel like the people that I'm friends with, at least, they work hard.
That's good.
Yeah, you don't feel like that?
No,
Yeah, I know the same people. We're in the
One
same
shot
friend
down.
group, guys. Did we have a question?
He already asked the question.
We got our answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
said no influencers.
Yeah.
That was the question. Yeah.
But have you dated?
Oh, have I dated
Mm-hmm.
influencers? I've dated like 2. Like dating like boyfriend, girlfriend, or like dating like talking dating.
Both.
Um,
I feel like dating is going on dates.
okay, I've gone on multiple dates with multiple influencers.
Okay. Good
I have-
experiences?
Decent.
Okay.
I feel like it's good to like date in your industry.
Yeah.
I've also been an influencer since I was 14. So
Yeah.
I feel like people relate more, like people in the entertainment space, I relate to more because I'm like, I was 14 in this very weird industry where everyone's 50-year-old pedophiles, you know? Shout out all the managers that were
Shout out.
talent managers
Yeah.
back in 2016, not naming names.
I know something.
But yeah, I mean, that's something that a lot of people can relate to. If you're in the entertainment industry when you're 14 years old or 12 years old, you relate to really weird men in the industry
Yeah.
being weird.
Okay. So you're dating people who
So I dated a few influencers. So
Yeah.
I was- yeah. that was
recently?
fun. Can
It
you
sounds
hear
like
that
a
through the
train.
camera?
It's so loud. Like
It's probably like one of those like
Oh, it's probably the wheelie carts.
yeah, the like towel people.
Yeah.
The, like what's it called? The pool cleaners. They're these motels like this, they're 24/7.
We thought about calling it Heartbreak Motel, but I feel like Heartbreak
Motel.
is-
Hotel.
I like
Motel
motel
motel.
vibes. This one's like a proper motel. I like this one a lot. This is my
This
favorite
feels
hotel.
like a motel.
Yeah, I'm super happy you're here. This is my favorite
This
one
is sick.
ever.
I've never been.
To a motel?
No, I mean, yes, I've never been to a motel, but
Yeah.
also this. I've
Yeah,
never
that's a
been
cute one. I didn't know. This one I've been wanting to do since the first episode, and it's
Really?
always been sold out. So I'm really,
It's sold
I'm really excited
out?
about it. Yeah. I mean, I need a king bed to do the podcast.
We should have.
What?
What's that haunted hotel in downtown LA? Hotel Cecil. We should have done Hotel Cecil, guys.
That's a good idea.
that's a really
Can I come
good
back to
idea.
that?
Yeah. Do you want
Wait,
to come for
that's
that?
actually an
So
insanely good
crazy
idea.
thing.
Wait.
The
okay.
only thing in life I'm scared of is ghosts. I
Yeah.
am treacherously scared of ghosts, and that's the one thing that will
good.
make me cry. Me and one of my employees, Julia, we were trying to do this podcast about like all things dark and deep.
Hmm.
So we were trying to do an episode about ghosts, and we were trying to do an episode about Scientology.
Yeah.
Fun fact: Scientology in LA on Sundays have $14 all you can eat brunch. We tried going, we got denied at the door. We were not members of Scientology, and we did not want to be signed up for Scientology.
Do you have to be a member to attend the brunch or no?
Or you have to be with a member.
Okay.
Yeah, and we got denied by security, unfortunately. But
Do you
I
think
would've
we can
loved
find a member
$14.
to go?
I mean, I want to go.
Do you know a member?
I don't.
Okay,
I
we'll
mean,
find
Tom
one.
Cruise.
Okay, if you're watching this and you're a member,
Cruise.
please invite us to brunch. We want to
But-
go.
I really want to do an episode in a haunted house. I went to a haunted house in LA once. I stayed at the Hotel Millennium Biltmore because my mom was staying at my apartment, and
Yeah.
this was like parents' weekend.
Wait, I've looked at that hotel for this
And
podcast and I didn't know it was haunted.
I stayed at that hotel,
Mhm.
and right when I got there, I booked it like at midnight, and I didn't look at the reviews. I didn't look at anything. And the minute I stayed there, once I got into the room, I was like, this is kind of like dated.
Yeah.
So I looked it up and I was doing my research on it, and I was like, oh my God, it's haunted. And I did not sleep the entire night. I was awake and I heard all these noises and I was creeped out the entire night.
That sounds so
And
fun.
then we tailgated the day after.
Of course you did. Frat. I'm sorry. Fraternity brotherlies.
Fraternity, brother.
Fraternity brotherlies.
mhm. Yeah, we had a good time. It was parents' weekend.
Right.
Um,
Oh, sick.
but yeah, I want to do a haunted house.
Yeah. Let's do that.
That's
you know
a
what would
really
be
good
really
idea.
funny and we should actually do is reserve that. We can show up, tell Sydney to come along and interview her, and we can tell her stories about the hotel on the podcast.
Yeah, the one time there's so there's the one that everyone knows, which is like
Yeah.
at Hotel Cecil,
The water
which is the
tank?
water tank.
Yeah.
Apparently there was a suicide like more
Oh,
recently,
yeah.
like since 2020.
There have been a few.
Yeah.
It's super haunted. And I know Sydney knows the stories because she's talked to me about it. But if I just bring her without telling her where we're going.
They also
and then-
renamed it.
Oh, perfect. Kind of perfect because we could bring her and then surprise her.
She's gonna have no idea.
Do you think she would be mad?
Bring a
She would be
Ouija
mad.
board.
Yeah, she would be mad. It'd be hilarious.
Bring a
Beautiful.
little Ouija board. You
We're
know,
gonna
all
have
those
to cut this
equipments.
out or like air this after we bring her.
My favorite
fun.
YouTube
We
channel.
just show her this clip.
There's one clip. That
We should put this clip into that podcast. Okay.
My favorite YouTuber
Yeah.
is Sam and Colby, and they do
Oh, okay.
only haunted house
I
content.
didn't know
Yeah.
that. I did see their one video with Sam Pepper, I think.
Okay. Sandpepper is like OG content.
Yeah, but I saw it like
It was like
recently.
Vine. back in
Yeah.
the day.
I did see it recently because he like. We won't talk about it. We're not gonna give that a platform.
Interesting.
Take a shot.
Take a shot, Dylan.
Oh, this one's done. Is this one done?
There should be. I was gonna say.
These are empty, and these should be. Are you?
I wasn't shaking it.
Wait, how
It's
many
not
did you
done.
have total?
I've had 3,
We've done 4 already.
4. I don't know.
I feel
Oh,
like
okay.
Is
Yeah,
it too
yeah.
many?
It's Dylan's turn for sure.
This is ginger.
Do you want
We're the chaser.
to do a tequila shot?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
We can edit it. We can just like you keep grabbing them until you get a tequila one.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Tequila
Dylan.
shot done. Tequila shot.
Was it a tequila
No,
shot?
it's ginger.
Oh. Okay. Dylan's question. How many times have you been broken up with because God told her to?
There's only one. There's only one. That's the most direct question. There's only one time that's
Yeah.
happened.
I wonder who wrote those.
If I had
That's so crazy.
if that happened 2 times, that'd be wild.
Mhm.
But one time,
One is more than most people.
one more than most people.
What exactly did God tell her?
So apparently, her family was going through spiritual warfare, whatever that means. I'm Catholic / Christian. I've never heard of that in my life. But apparently her family is going through spiritual warfare, and God said that she needed to be away from me. This was the day
Right.
after we went to Nobu. We went on a boat.
Right. You went on a boat the day
The day
before?
before, yeah.
Wait, which Nobu Malibu?
Nobu, Newport Beach.
Ah,
Were you there that day?
no. That's just. I'm like thinking about.
It's rough, yeah.
I'm thinking about Nobu, and then I'm thinking about getting broken up with because
The day
God told her
after.
to the day after.
I know, it was wild. And I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
what does that mean?
Did she tell you what that means?
She was like, I don't think you'll understand, blah, blah. Apparently she went to like go hang out with her pastor afterwards. I don't know. She went to like a Christian conference like the week before. Which I have no clue what that means at all. I know her ex was at that conference.
Did you like her? Oh. Okay.
Her ex was on FaceTime with me one time
Mhm.
because he did all of her brand deals.
Yeah.
And he called me. He was like, do you think me and her should go to India for this reality TV show? They want us to be on this TV show together. I'm like, how's that going to benefit you? Like all
Yeah.
your followers going to be like Indian like accounts? Like
Yeah.
usually in the United States, we think of Indian accounts as like those fake accounts. Like, do you want an Indian audience? Like, I don't know what the point is.
I'm really big in India these days.
Yeah.
I
So
love them. They're not all fake. They're very sweet.
they're sweet.
Yes.
I have a few employees in India.
That-
But yeah, spiritual.
Right. But
Stuff.
the ex, what happened after that?
Which one? About?
The girl, did they get back together?
No.
Okay.
She dated this
Alright,
other guy,
at least there's
apparently,
that.
but apparently they had a bad relationship.
I see. Yeah.
I
God.
was like, sorry, I didn't do anything. Messed that up. I was nice. I got her a brand deal.
Have you messed up
DoorDash.
relationships before?
Huh?
Have you messed up relationships
Have
before?
I messed up relationships? Have I cheated on anyone? No.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
That's
But apparently I'm not good according to God.
Right.
Yeah. It was awkward. I was confused. I called everyone afterward. And I was trying to explain it. And I was like, I don't think this makes sense.
good. Yeah.
Like God said that he wants me and her separated, blah, blah. But she was explaining it. She was like, if you cheated on me, I'd be, fine with it, blah, blah. Like you're the best thing that's ever happened to me, best relationship. Like if I'd marry you right now. And she's like, but God said like we have to be apart. I was like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
She got mad at me a week after because she Snapchatted me and she was like, I miss you. And I didn't respond. And I posted a Snapchat at dinner with my friends.
Mhm.
She got pissed off at me and blocked me on Snapchat after because I didn't respond to it.
How old was she?
I think we were 21
That's so crazy.
year. 21
Yeah.
ish.
I would have guessed about 16 from that story. but
Huh?
I would have guessed about 16 from that
No, this
story.
was in college.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
same girl. It was the tried out one.
One of the tried outs.
The tried out, like the one that we did the tried out dodgeball with, and then the
Right.
pledge.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
That's
that
crazy.
girl.
That's a crazy relationship.
Yeah,
Great relationship. Lots of stories from that
Actually,
one.
I hung out with her every single day for like 5 months straight.
While you were together.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cute.
Yeah, it was fun. She came to all the frat parties.
Frat sweetheart?
No, she wanted to. She was basically like the frat sweetheart.
Yeah.
I don't know where frat sweetheart was that semester.
Do you nominate a frat sweetheart? Like that's an official thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no way.
I mean, well, I don't nominate, but
But,
they
like,
like ask to be a frat sweetheart, and
the
they
girl
apply.
asks, the
Yeah.
girl applies.
Mhm.
Interesting.
And then we pick. Like, oh, be a great frat sweetheart. Sometimes there's multiple. Most
Yeah.
of the time there's multiple.
Okay, got it. I'm
Mhm.
learning so much at college.
Greek life.
Yeah. I don't even have to go anymore.
Caitlin, next shot.
Your time.
Okay. I would love a ginger shot.
We only have a few
Is this
left,
empty?
right?
That one's empty.
Yeah, there are 3 left.
3 shots.
I feel like is 8 too many?
We can be done after this. We've been going for this segment. We've been doing for like 45 minutes, and we still have one more. So
We're good.
Don't worry, guys. My next meeting's not till 10:30.
actually,
Yeah.
that was tequila.
No, it's ginger.
ginger.
Like I said, you have to take a
That was
chaser.
almost worse than
You have to take a chaser with the
Oh
ginger
my God.
shots.
We took one earlier too.
That like woke me
That was
up.
gross.
Oh Jesus! I think I was prepared for it earlier. When you know you're taking a ginger shot,
That's true.
it's fine. That was bad, but I'm awake now. Thank
Okay.
you so much for that. Shout out ginger.
Okay, Caitlin's last
Yes.
question. Are you friends with any of your ex's parents?
I am not friends with any of my ex's parents. However, one of my ex's moms still likes and comments on my posts sometimes.
Oh, that's sweet.
So sweet. I love her. Well, actually, that's a lie. I wouldn't call us friends, but a lot of my damn, that's crazy.
The ginger shot hits.
Burns.
Yeah, I took half of my shots were ginger shots.
Yeah.
Maybe majority of them.
Okay. No one. Okay. Damn. Yeah. So my high school ex's mom, I didn't have the
Dog.
best relationship with
Cousin.
my parents. Yeah. I loved his dog as well, and his cousins. I love them. I didn't have the best relationship with my parents in high school, so she kind of helped me with my college applications and everything. And then after I graduated, she keeps reaching out to me about like, oh, like health insurance and like, are you like, do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do that? She's very
Taxes.
sweet. Yeah, she's texted about taxes. I love her. And then also, my most recent ex's mom will like and comment on my posts. Love that. Love her.
That's sweet.
Yeah, she seems like a sweetheart. She's actually such an icon.
My
I
mom
want to be just
texts
like her.
Some of my exes too.
No way.
Oh,
Which
does, yeah.
ones?
Well, not
Do
actually.
you get mad at it?
You know what's funny? So the last girl I liked, my mom like has DM'd her like 15 times. After every single Instagram story she posts, my mom will comment on it.
Aw.
And I don't think she understands how Instagram works.
Yeah.
Because she's like, why aren't people liking my Instagram story? Why is only
Yeah.
one person liking my Instagram story? But my mom will comment on every single one of her stories. I was looking at it. I was at CES 2 weeks ago. I was looking at it. I was like, why have you messaged this girl 25 times?
That's what my grandma does to my exes. She
I was like, oh, this is the cutest thing. My mom would be like, is this at this X restaurant in LA?
does your ex answer?
No. Well, this is a girl. This is a girl I
That's
was talking to,
cold.
not an ex.
Yeah.
But
But still, if someone's mom was texting me, I'm answering. I'm answering immediately. Like, you can't leave someone's mom on red.
I would.
You what?
I'm kidding. I've never left a mom on red.
There you go.
Actually, I have left moms on red. Not
You're
ones
friends
I've
with some of your ex's moms, no?
dated. I'm friends with one girl I was talking to and liked her mom.
Mhm.
wasn't officially dating her.
Boat girl, right?
Huh?
Boat girl. I'm calling her
Like
boat
the
girl
same
now.
one as the Lollapalooza
Yeah.
girl. Yes.
But she texted you about the boat.
Yeah. So after we stopped chatting, I gave her a free boat to use for Parents' Weekend. Because I promised it, and I am a man of my word. Something
Yes,
I've
he
learned in
is.
my fraternity through the fraternity process is that it's important to keep your word. And I told her I was going to let her use a boat, and I continued to let her use a boat.
Yeah.
So I went to the boat 2 hours in advance to set up and decorate. I bought $1,000 worth of food for them, decorations,
sweet.
balloons, all of these things.
Because you didn't have to do any of that. You
This
just
was like
promised
2
a
weeks
boat.
after we stopped talking completely.
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to go to the U.S. Open together.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks before.
Okay.
But I got the boat for them. Mind you, the boat owner texted her and was like, "By the way, I am only giving you this boat because I love Dylan. I'm friends with Dylan, and anything Dylan says, I will do."
Yeah.
Love the boat owner. Fairwinds Charter, amazing. Newport
Shout
Beach,
out.
great.
Yeah.
But we set up 2 hours in advance. I left 5 minutes before she got there. She got the boat, used it, invited all of her friends, roommates, etc. I decorated it fully. We had my little books. I wrote a book called Leave the Feed. So we put books out there, decorated it, got her 3 bouquets of flowers. And she posted the flowers, funny enough. I got no thank you afterward. And my mom was pissed.
Yeah. Oh, I would be livid as well. In fact, I am livid for you.
My mom was in town
Yeah.
that weekend too, because she's not from LA. She's in the Bay Area.
Mhm.
And I went to do this instead of hanging out with my family.
Yeah.
But the mom texted me and she was like, "The only thing missing was you."
Which
That's
is so
the
cute.
sweetest thing.
Also, that's the sweetest thing to set up.
Love the
Again,
mom.
girl, come get your husband because that's crazy. You did so much for this girl. That's so sweet.
During Parents' Weekend,
Yeah.
like 2 years ago, I was holding her mom's hand and I took her to all the frat houses.
It's so cute.
It was the funniest thing.
Oh. Welcome back to Red Flag, Green Flag. Mitchell, say hi, Mitchell.
Hello.
Mitchell's going to read us red flags and green flags. We're going to tell you if it's red or green. Let's get
Sensational
into it.
and
Yeah.
incredible. Okay, here we go.
Beautiful.
Boop. All right. And you can't do both. You have to be definitive.
Okay, I can do
We've
that.
got a lot of people wanting to do both recently. You gotta,
Yeah, let's do it.
you gotta pick one. Okay.
Standing on business. Go, Mitchell.
All right. Red flag, green
Speaking of
flag.
rules.
Yes, he is.
Here we go. When you start talking to him or her and she asks you to bring her to every movie premiere, red flag.
I'll keep that red.
Red flag.
You have
Okay.
experience.
Why red flag?
I love bringing people to movie premieres. I love when they're not in the influencer space and I bring them to movie premieres because it's very fun for them and it's overwhelming. And it's also a good conversation and an event to go to. And I like intertwining people into my life. But if they demand that they have to go to the movie premieres, then it feels like you're getting used.
Yeah,
And that's a tricky situation because I don't like being used.
I agree. That's how I feel. I feel like if they ask to come, it's a red flag. But if they're willing to come after you ask them, that's a green flag.
Yeah.
But you can't ask for it
Love
because then
movie
you're just using me.
premieres.
for
Have you
that.
been, what's been your favorite movie premiere?
The one that you invited me to.
Which one was that? Oh, Cool
Tulpa,
Patuya.
yeah,
Cool
that's
Patuya.
it, that's it.
Love Cool
That was fun because all
Patuya.
my friends were there. It was good. It was a really cute
Really
one.
fun.
Yeah, it was a cute one.
I would say my favorite.
That's
is-
also my only movie premiere.
my favorite
It is a cute
is
one.
either the Wonka premiere
Mhm.
or the Crown Netflix premiere.
Sick.
And then my least favorite, don't recommend going on a date for this one, is Snoop Dogg's Underdogs movie. You can imagine why it wasn't a good one. A
Who did you
little
bring
awkward.
for that one?
Same girl.
Okay.
I bring the most.
Oh man.
Good.
Okay.
Next one.
Next one. They insist on splitting the bill. Red flag, green flag.
Can I give no flag?
You have
Gotta
to
pick a
one.
flag.
I say red flag.
Okay, you can do red. I'll say green.
You're gonna say green flag?
Adjacent.
Green adjacent. Why?
Like I'm happy to pay. Like I'm a guy. Like I'll pay for it. I don't want you to pay. I think that fact that you're offering it, I feel like that's cordial and nice and
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Am I gonna say yes to it? No, not at all. I'm gonna take your credit card and throw it into the trash.
Green flag. Good, Dylan. Come get your man, boat girl. don't know what else to call her.
Who, Australia girl.
Come get your man, Australia. Come home. He's waiting for you.
Oh
my God, bro.
She getting tackled on that one. That clip.
Good quote. I say red flag. I feel like the way I was raised was like whoever extends the invitation usually pays. So
I think that's a good.
Wait,
that's
are
a
we
good way
talking
to think
about
it.
Sorry, I might have missed.
We're talking about on a date.
or
Yeah.
like on a business meeting.
I'm talking about a date.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
You were talking about a date.
I was talking about a date too,
Yeah,
but I was like,
I mean,
if you're talking about a
Heartbreak Hotel.
business meeting,
Yeah.
then yeah, it's a little
I mean,
different.
same rule. I don't know.
Mm,
It is different. It
whoever,
depends,
whatever company has more money.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I mean, I was gonna say
If
it, but that's
if
what I was
it's
thinking.
Amazon,
Yeah.
you best bet they're paying for their food every time.
Yes, they are. Next one.
Okay, next one. Red flag, green flag. They work in PR.
I don't think it's a red flag or a green flag.
I don't even have a reason for the red flag. I just
Do you think
feel like
people
every
working,
story.
are they too PR trained for you?
Yeah, like every story I've ever heard has not ended well. So I think I have to
Why
say
they
it
can
for
do
the
a
girls
smear
that I
campaign
know.
on you? You think
I
they're gonna
mean,
smear campaign you?
I'm not
Well-
saying anything, but for my girls, you know.
I'd say it's a green flag
Mm-hmm.
mainly because I don't see why it'd be bad. It's not amazing.
I mean, you know a lot of people who work in PR as well.
I do.
Yeah.
It's not amazing. Like, it's not standout. I think people should do what they love.
Period.
If they love PR, then I love them.
Okay.
Period.
Actually, we tweet that.
Period. Well said.
Period.
Okay, next one. Red flag, green flag. They have 4 cats.
Do you have 4 cats?
Guess who came up with that one?
Huh? You
Guess-
did.
No.
Sydney.
Yeah.
Do you have 4 cats?
I do indeed have 4 cats.
I'll do red. I think 1 cat's fine. 2 cats.
Why did
Think
you
if you-
ask me first?
I think if you have 4 cats,
If I had said
You live in
no,
a
would that have
zoo.
been a green flag?
Huh?
If I had said no, would that?
no, it would have stayed red.
All right, beautiful. Thank you.
I think that 4 is a little excessive. I think having 4 of anything is a lot.
Have you met our cats?
You have 2 cats.
I have 2 cats personally, and Sydney also has 2 cats.
So you have total 4.
Total 4.
I think that having 4 cats in a single room feels like
Okay.
you're one of those cat moms, and
That's
it's
fair.
a little excessive.
I don't know. I do aspire to be one of those. one day. Green flag still.
All right, next one. Got a couple more here. Red flag, green flag. They have an OnlyFans.
Someone just asked me about OnlyFans. A talent manager asked me about that 2 hours ago.
Green
I say
flag.
green flag.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a green flag, but like all of my answers are like, it doesn't matter, you know?
Yeah.
In my opinion, if someone is doing OnlyFans and is killing it, they're an entrepreneur and they're running their own business. And I'm not going to stop them about their entrepreneurship lifestyle, because I think everyone at the end of the day, we're moving into an industry. Sorry, this is like every podcast that Dylan does.
We're getting back.
We're
into
moving
the
in an
podcast
industry
era.
where the creator space is very entrepreneurship, and everyone who is a creator or creative is an entrepreneur, right? And doing OnlyFans is another revenue stream of monetization that you can make. And if they're killing it, they're like any other CEO. They're running their own business.
Yeah.
That's the same as anyone who's an artist or a singer. They have some creative outlet and they are making money from it,
That's a
which
great
is what
take.
you should aspire to be.
Yeah.
Would I
Beautifully said.
date an OnlyFans person? Maybe, maybe not. If they seem nice, maybe. But I wouldn't say like it's a red flag to have an OnlyFans account.
Yeah, I agree. Period. You get that.
What is your reason? You were
I
very
just-
quick to put up a green
You were
flag.
very
I've-
quick.
I mean, like, I live in LA now. I feel like I've met a lot of people who do OnlyFans, and they've all been very genuine. Who are you talking
Sorry,
about?
I'm kidding. I was kidding.
Not me.
Oh, you don't have an OnlyFans? Sorry. Passes. All this exclusive content from this podcast will be behind the scenes on passes.com/Kaylin
For the
Aaron
record, I
O'Neill.
have no OnlyFans. I don't think I could ever personally make an OnlyFans. It's not for me. Passes is a PG-13
If someone
platform.
asked me like 2 weeks ago if I would make a faceless OnlyFans, a talent manager asked me that. And I was like, probably not, but I have a Playboy account that you can
Yeah.
have. My Playboy account is me wearing like a $20,000 Louis Vuitton jacket.
Oh, beautiful.
And he like followed it.
Subscribe.
He subscribed.
Oh,
He thought it was
amazing.
paid, and I was like, dude, I'm not giving you a
who
sneak
was
peek.
it?
Talent manager.
Okay.
And then he looked at it and he was like, this is not the content I wanted. And he was like, can I make some suggestions? And I was like, you can make suggestions, but am I going to do what your suggestions ask?
It sounds like
Most
you were being
definitely
hit
not.
on.
Huh?
It sounds like you were being hit on.
I think you were just being hit on.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, last one here. Red flag, green flag. When she beats you in word hunt.
That's a red flag.
I say it's a green
time,
flag.
Every time is a red flag.
Green flag. I think that if she wins in word hunt, she is very educated. And I think educated people are great.
I feel like, yeah, I agree.
Is she going to
But
win
if you
every
win-
time? Most definitely. If she wins 1 out of 100 times, she's basically Caitlyn level.
Damn. No, I'm
You know
leaving
what?
that shit in. I'm leaving that in.
I've won about 1 in 20 with Dylan. Again, photographic memory. Let's remember that. I win against Sydney 99% of the time. So,
So did you say red flag?
I said red flag, yeah.
Why is it bad?
If they win every single time, they're cheating. I've won against you 4 times.
Okay.
My ratio isn't great, but it is not every single time.
I mean, what do you think they're stupid if they? Oh wait, no, what's the opposite?
Yeah.
Do you think they're like?
I think
feel
they're
like
cheating.
they're
If they
very
win
intelligent.
if they win 100%
I
of
feel
the
like they're
time, they're
just
cheating.
smart. They're killing it.
I've never met anyone who wins 100% of the time. You
I
win
win
99% of the time.
99%
That's
of the
different.
time.
Okay, that wasn't the question.
If I didn't play you 200 times, I'd
You know what? How many
be at
times were
100%
we played
ratio.
about 40 times? And I've won 4. All right, that's 1 in 10. That's not too bad. Right?
What
Yeah.
if they aren't cheating? What if they don't cheat?
If they're not cheating, then it's green flag. But I feel like if it's 100% of the time, they are cheating.
Okay, so you need to be very specific.
Noted. Specified. Done.
hmm I'd say it's a green flag. They're intelligent,
Beautiful.
but I give people benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I don't think people cheat
That's sweet. That's nice.
unless I put money down. But I usually still win.
Oh, okay. Do you put money down on Red?
Yeah, I feel like I
Yes, you
did with you before.
We did. We did put some money on it. I lost that one.
Yeah. Usually I
He said-
give the money
Hey,
back.
get shares of Triller. I won.
Triller shares if you
Yeah.
win. For the CEO of Triller, Sean Kim, I did not gamble your stock.
Kidding. We're gonna come.
I love
Of
Triller.
course, we would never.
Triller
get
to the moon.
Yeah.
Go sign up now.
Go Triller. On that note, thank you so much for coming on Heartbreak Hotel.
Thanks for having me.
Dylan Huey, 8th episode. You can follow him at Roden Flash.
Or you can just look up my name, Dylan
Or
Huey,
Dylan
on
Huey.
Google, anywhere that you want to
It'll be in
look
the
up.
Description.
OnlyFans,
OnlyFans, Playboy,
Playboy,
Passes.
passes,
Fanfic
fanfics,
Passes.
Brand Army,
Not fanfics.
and every other monetization platform out there. I am not
Do
on
that.
it because I do not believe in charging my followers to watch my content, but always watch my content, please.
Yes. Find him on Snapchat. Is it
Snapchat
Dylan
every single
Huey?
day. No, it's DJ Rod and Flash.
DJ Roden Flash?
Yeah, I made music back in the day.
Do you
Did
still?
EDM.
You're coming out with new music soon.
No,
Okay.
no, you're lying. But I would
I
hope
thought you told
to.
me you were working on something.
Oh, maybe I said I was, but am I actually? No. I could be working on it. I'm one of those people who, if I want to do it, I'll do it the same day that I do it.
Do you ever write songs about girls?
No, of course not.
Australia.
You're going to see a new song about Melbourne.
That would be a good music
Tomorrow.
video title. I like that.
Actually, one of my favorite songs, this song by Hozier called Francesca. A
That's
lovely
A
song.
good song.
It's really good. I was at Lollapalooza and I was debating whether to see Hozier. I forgot who was performing the same time. It might have been like Blink 182 or someone.
Mhm.
But Hozier was performing. I really wanted to see him because I wanted to hear that song. But I
That would have
couldn't.
been very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you guys watching, we're still, airing this part of it. It's because my mom's name is France and I love my mother.
Right.
France Santiago. She made Sonic the Hedgehog.
She did.
She also
Yeah.
made Xbox Live.
That's true. She's not kidding about that. That's
Like
factual.
this good little truth and a lie
Yeah.
thing.
Add something else in.
Yeah. So yeah. My mom's name is France. So that's why I like that song a lot.
I see. Of
Mhm.
course.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. All right. Thank you so much for coming on the
Thanks
pod.
for having me.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.